Hi, welcome back. I'm really glad that you are watching this lecture here and you're going to be learning a lot more on this one. I promise you that. Now, let's go ahead and get on with this. Now, we added some functionalities here, actually some features, but we haven't added functionalities yet. I always say functionalities, and we haven't even done that yet. But anyways, we started, right? That's what's important. So, on the last lecture here, we added an array right here on this input as a value for this name attribute. And of course, you know that this name attribute send information via posts. We have a form right here, and we need to catch it somewhere. The array is going to be every time we click on one of these, something we need to send the ID of this specific post so we can do things with it when we select it right here and click on these buttons, right? So this array is saving each of these values. We needed something there that we save many different values. And an array is a perfect container for it. An array can hold as many values as our machine has, memory has, and and it's great. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and catch those values and do something with them. So right now we know we have this array right here, and we need to catch it. All right, so we are going to be going all the way to the top of this form, and before even this form starts, we're going to be writing some PHP. I'm doing this because it's getting kind of crowded down there with a lot of query. So let's go ahead and do this right here. So first we need to check if it's available, because we don't want to start doing things if it's not available. We'll get errors. So the way we do this is by doing, of course, using the post super global, because we're using post data right here. And we're going to be checking for the name of this array, which is check bots array. Let's just double check that's the name right here. That's the name. I'm just going to copy it. We don't need to put these brackets there. We're just checking for the name right there. All right, so we're good to go there, right? So let's make sure that we put that we are receiving data. So I'm just gonna say something like receiving data. Let's check it out. So if we come here and we select all this and we click apply, we see that it says receiving data. All right, now we can do something a lot better than that. All right, we could actually print out the IDs that are coming out, right? We could do that if we wanted to. But anyway, let me show you now how we can do that. So what I want to do right now, I'm just displaying one single type of data, just one string, because right now there's no loop going around this. All right, it's an array, but I need a loop to go around through this array. So what's better than to use a for each loop that takes care of that looping around until the end of the array, right? Excuse me. So let's do a for each, and what we need to loop around is this array right here, right? Perfect. And then we're going to use the keyword as, because we are going to be assigning. And if you don't remember how to write a for each loop, go to the course on top above this CMS section and go to for each loops. All right, and make sure that you understand how it works. We're going to add the keyword as, and we're going to be looping through each of these values, and we're going to be naming it check. And this is a custom variable that I'm making up. I can put any variable I want. Basically what we're doing is we are going through each of these fields right here, and I'm assigning a value to each of this as we loop around. All right, and the reason why I want to do that is because look at this. If I want to echo the value every time it goes around, I just say echo. And if I go here and I say apply, actually right here, I got an error on line 6 for each. Okay, of course I have an error there because I'm looping through here and I have two there. Should only have one, right? Why have two? All right. So if I click here and I click apply, you can see the IDs 37 and 39 displaying. So it's looping around already. Perfect. All right. Before we cut this section off, I want to take this out of here. All right. So what I really want to do, all right, is we need to name this select right here. We need to actually give it a name on the value, and because we're going to be picking up this value soon. So let's call this bulk options. All right. We're going to be checking these values here. Bulk options, and we are going to be taking this as a post. Like this. I'm just going to copy and paste this one right here actually. All right, let me not confuse you. What I'm doing is, oops, is basically picking that value from the select and assigning it to a bulk options variable there that I just made there. And I'm doing that because we're going to be using this bulk in a switch statement. But we're going to do that in the next lecture. I'm going to keep this one short. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this lecture. On the next one, we're going to be doing some more advanced, really cool functions. All right. Take care, and I see you then. Take care. Bye.